Okay, this is Jeremy back again, showing you a little Runes of Magic. Last week I took you for a tour of some of the features, but this week I think we're going to do a little fighting. So, I want to make sure I have everything I need. Enough space. I want to get my mount here. I want to get out. Okay, I had to readjust sound, so if the sound is wonky, again, let me know. I'll try to adjust it. So I'm going to go do some questing in Ravenfell, which is a level 45 plus zone, which is basically like the coastal region. I'll bring up the map. Show you here, over here, east of Varanus. As you can see, lots of pirates and sailor graveyards. Ooh. I'm just borderline ready to start questing in here, so it might be a little tough, but we'll see how I do. Don my mighty steed, and from Varanus I'll just take the trip over to show you. Bert asks, is this live? Yes, this is live right now. We are live, and we're going to go fight some bandits. Ravenfell has a little bit of a neat history with Snow Blake, the mysterious pirate woman, which actually connects to one of the instances in the game. Here we are. I thought we were going to do some nameless port quests, but I don't have any quests right now. I think there was a couple quests. I must have done them already, but this is the nameless port, which used to be Shahar Harbor, which used to be Oh, went a little too far. Got a little too greedy. Anyway, it used to be Shahar Harbor, and this is was home of the Eye of Wisdom, but now it's been overrun over the years by pirates and bandits. And actually, according to the lore, the Varanus kind of sends all their criminals here. So it's sort of like a little criminal playground, I guess. I don't know why you'd send criminals to a place that has no gate, but whatever. But for now we're gonna skip past that to the available quests I have. Shoot, I keep forgetting to put my for anybody who doesn't know, this is Runes of Magic, a free-to-play MMO. And it has a little bit of more Western style mechanics than you usually see in a lot of Eastern imported MMOs. It plays, for instance, a lot like Warhammer, mechanically, like the way you move your character around and stuff. It's gonna play a lot like Warhammer or World of Warcraft, and this and that. And we're just gonna take a little look into it here and see what this level 45 plus zone looks like. Okay, here's my first quest from Talita Shinrei. I hear that bullfrog legs are very nourishing. I want to take 10 across to the Clammus Manor, but arg, I just can't stand the sound of the bullfrogs. So it looks like we're going to kill some bullfrogs. Or go to Clammus Manor. Calamus. We want to go... Okay, we can just take the path. Alright, let me double check the requirements. Okay, we do want to get the bullfrogs before we go to the manor. And I'm pretty sure they're along the riverbank here. Aha. I remember playing in Ravenfell for the first time. This was the first zone that opened up after the official launch of the game. Oh. It was also a time when they upgraded the graphics, so it was kind of really neat to see for the first time. They changed the water graphics, and they changed a lot of the textures. These guys are a little tough, but I think I can do alright one at a time. This zone's also pretty popular for the abandoned fortress, which is sort of the main hub in this zone. I remember on PvP servers it was a lot of fighting went down here. So it's really different to like be in this zone and not have to be worried about watching my back. Ah, that's so not nice. They're not all giving me frog leg meat. Look at that guy over there. Giant deadland sand scorpion. I didn't plan it and write about it for the Massively Guide, but there's a flower festival that just started, so I think we'll do a little bit of questing and then we'll hop over and take a look at the flower festival. Oh. Ah, there's a little bug here I hate. I forgot about this too. I think this is only in Ravenfell that they do this. These little plants, like the one I'm right beside, for some reason they're tied to the camera view. So if you get too close, boom, all of a sudden your camera snaps close up. Alright, here's some Lover's Passion. This is for the Flower Festival, which we'll go take a look at later. They're a random festival drop just for while the festival's going. I imagine you need yay many of them and then turn them in for something. See if I can pull up. Oh wow. I just used my chain of light, which is usually interruptible, but I guess I avoided being hit and got the whole thing off. This is part of what I love about Runes of Magic. If you take a priest as a secondary, you are pretty much set for self-healing for a while. It gets a little harder when you're at higher level, but through most of the questing you can get by solo pretty well. It's just in the instances that you really need some dedicated healers with you. Alright, one more. Whoops, I got two of them on me here. Now, on to Calamus. I'm just going to call it Calamus. On to Calamus Manor. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm not very careful. I sort of just mount up and plow through them and get myself killed a lot from stragglers like this bullfrog here, but I think I'm gonna win. Okay, let's see what else Toledo wants. The gift's all ready, but will they like it? Not everyone eats this kind of thing. I wonder what's the best thing to do. Friend, if you're happy to help again, could you bring some crab meat back for me? The earth shell crabs and black shell crabs. Okay. Collect crab meat. One nice thing is, in Runes of Magic you can swim. So I'm gonna try to swim around some of these guys. Oops. Here's something that's a little unique to Runes of Magic. These little it's a little power-up buff that randomly appears sometimes. There's a whole slew of them for different physical magical attacks. This one, I believe, will give me a magical shield for 2 minutes. Oh, physical defense. It raises physical defense by 30% for 2 minutes. Here's some cocoa beans, another flower festival drop. Another thing about Runes of Magic is gear. Gear is pretty important in the game. It can make the difference between like slicing through these guys like butter or actually having to spend a long time on each of them. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Well, that just netted me 61,250 experience debt and 6,125 TP debt. So I'll still gain some of that when I kill. 70% of anything I do now, or any XP I gain now, will go towards paying off the debt. But another 30% I'll still get towards my overall experience. It looks like it made me spawn near the abandoned fortress here. Usually what I do when I get experience debt is I usually stop doing world quests because I don't want I feel like I'm wasting the experience a little bit from world quests that you just can't get back. Once you do that quest is gone. And so since daily quests are just repeatable stuff, repeatable experience gain, I usually stop what I'm doing and go do some dailies to pay that debt off and then continue on. I guess it doesn't really matter, it all balances out. I guess it's just all how you feel about it. Oh, I got blue morning pants. Let's see. What we got here? I have those definitely help me. Soulbound, okay. Usually you'd see my appearance change, but because I have a robe on, the robe pretty much dominates. It covers up the pants. Let's see. Right now, I could probably, judging by how hard the mobs are, I'd probably be okay to keep going, or I could mod my gear a little bit more to make questing a little bit easier on myself. I'm not going to, because I think I'm doing okay. I just get a little sidetracked while I'm doing the live stream, which is not a big deal. But for instance, I have my prize possession right now is this magic cunning necklace, which is, as you can see, it's pretty nicely modded. And I bought it. I didn't mod it, but I bought it modded with a lot of intelligence and magic attack. So being a priest, that's what I want. Intelligence. Well, actually, being a priest, you'd want wisdom. I'm an oddball. I wanted to make a priest, but I wanted him to be heavy on attack. So yeah, I get a lot of people telling me I'm an idiot for doing that, but ultimately I think it matters what's more fun. So I have fun with it, so that's what counts in my book. Hoping to do some quests that got a little more story involved, but there are a lot of quests in here filled with some more lore, if that's what you're looking for. You'll learn a little bit more about whoa, look at that, I wasn't paying attention again. You'll learn a little bit more about the Black Mary, which and how that relates to the zone, and to basically a bunch of pirates moved in and took over, and then there's this small little legend that started with a pirate named Captain Kidd, and then suddenly he disappeared, and then a Will Blake pirate moved in. Like suddenly at the same time Captain Kidd just mysteriously vanished, Will Blake appeared as the head of the pirates. And he had some kind of mysterious golden goblet. Oof, that was a glitch. And then let's see, he had a granddaughter named Snowblake, and then that brings us to the present. There was this mysterious Snowblake. She was beautiful and cunning, and you actually confront her, I believe, there's an instance called Treasure Trove. I'm looking for it right now. This might be it right here. Yeah, this is it, the Treasure Trove. So basically, when you get high enough level, you'll learn a little bit more about that, and you can actually make your way to the hidden, I think it's called the Black Mary is the name of the ship, and you make your way to it, and then you get to fight Snowblake yourself. And if you're victorious, you get to claim all the booty. Okay, that was a half hour of what I felt was kind of semi-boring questing. So let's switch gears. I'm gonna go check out the the new festival here, the spring festival. I love how lately all the festivals events have been blending into each other. So far this year, we had the Christmas festival, and then the Halloween festival, and it went straight into the Christmas festival, and then that went straight into, I think, the festival of fire, and now the flower festival, which is their spring festival, which is pretty cool. It's like there's something. It's sort of like there's something always new now. Last year there was always a lot of downtime, and there were long periods of time where there was no festival at all. And I'm all for festivals. I like to take a break from questing and that and do them. So we're heading back into Varanus. We'll check out the festival here. I remember a little bit of this, but some of it might have changed, and I might have forgot some of it. Basically, one of the things you can do is plant and grow roses over here. We'll talk to one of these NPCs and get the quest. Grow magical roses. So you can see some of them are grown. People are growing them here. Basically, we will. Let's see. I think we'll plant them, and then we water them from these buckets right here. And then I think some snails and bugs are going to appear every once in a while, and we need to kill them so they don't kill the struggling rose. Oh, there's one. About to bloom. Wow, I only had to kill one snail. I seem to remember it being harder than this. This is actually one of my least favorite activities for the flower festival. They might have just made it easier. Yeah, that was way easy. Okay, there it bloomed. I think you automatically pick it, and you get. Let's check our backpack here. Yeah, we got 3 romantic roses. Usually you need to do these events every day for so many days to get enough roses to trade them in for other things. Let's see here with the roses. Yeah, you can only do this and other events once a day. Sometimes they let you get around the daily limit if you trade in a transport portal rune. It looks like they're gonna let, if I wanted to, they'd let me here. Of course, you have to buy transport portal runes with diamonds, which equals real money. Adam over here wants 1 cocoa bean and 1 pitcher of milk and 1 lover's passion to make love chocolate, which I have. Let's see, what do I have? I have lover's passion, the cocoa beans, and pitcher of milk. I remember where we get that from. Let's go grab that real quick. I'm pretty sure we get the milk from the cows in Logar. Oh yeah, check this out. This guy has a bunga for a mount. Bungas are a mob in Weeping Coast, which is, I think, like level 50 or 55 plus. But they made him a mount. That's what this guy has. I think they made the event easier to make it so a wider number of players could actually complete the events. Wow, there's a lot of people here in Logar. Well, this looks new. Let's get cameras. Okay, here we go. So we need to get the milk, we need to feed the cow something. Either mountain demon grass, beetroot, or moxa. And mountain demon grass grows right around here. So we'll grab some of that. It's one of the basic resources for crafting. And it's actually it's like level 1 for crafting. See, here's the wood, which is ash, wood cutting level 1. And here's the mountain demon grass. Oh, so we got out of that here. I don't know how much we might need. I don't know if we only need 1 or not, but I don't need rosemary. Alright, I'll just take the 2 I got back. See if that's enough. Alright, Mr. Moo Cow. Let's see. Success. Let's see if he'll take another one. Oh, he didn't take that one. I wonder if it's like, I wonder if it fails sometimes, or if it's just because you can only complete it 1 at a time. I can't remember. Alright, we got what we want. Let's go back and get some of this chocolate. It's a little glitchy in Logar right now. Here's a somebody opened up a transport portal. Sometimes I just like to randomly jump into these to see where it takes me. Usually it takes you to a really high level zone. I don't know if high level players are using them for convenience, or if they like to go to Logar, which is the starting zone, and then just like to open them to trick newbie players into going into super high level zones.